Uh, I was trying to make a video earlier, and I realized my microphone was not on. And they like this kind of suspense, and somebody came out and say knocked out, trying to sound fierce. It's just so sad because they're trying to create a mistake. So a target individual, I make videos to put things in perspective and also to help other target individual, because there's a lot of manipulations here, and they want you to accept um, this persona they've created. They are trying to make you accept their logic, which is obviously falsified. These people are trying to get you to accept these pedophile things they do to you, right? They force you to perceive and have this disturbing sexual perception toward children, and force you to see things in a sexual way, and they want you to be doubtful for when the time you are actually sure of yourself. But there's something that I've noticed. At this point, it's not even sometimes it's not even about you being interested in somebody who is you not be able to guess this person's age, or having like initial issue, like hard to guess somebody's age. There's something that just happened. I was on YouTube, and there was this like mugshot of somebody. I didn't pay attention too much about it. I was uploading a video, and so I didn't like, but they gave me some weird feeling. So I'm like, "Ah, okay, I don't know, maybe whatever it is, I'm gonna go." I go back, and I see this, right? And you see this person really young, right? And I'm looking at her first, like I'm processing her as like, maybe 50, like I'm processing what I'm seeing, like 15 years old or something, like teenager. Like, and it takes me a while because the perceptions I've played with, bro. And they make me look at this kid, because she had like white hair here, right? And make me, oh, maybe because usually don't have white hair that young, but she does look like a kid, right? I'm looking at her; she's only 12 years old. I'm like, okay, she's 12 years old, and they're like, you see, you couldn't guess her age immediately based on that mugshot. You didn't know, like she looked like teenager, but you couldn't tell exactly. Like you at one point it made me feel like she was old. Like, so you see, you are, because you couldn't guess her age. It makes no sense. It's not even about you interested in, is you couldn't guess. But the reason why they do that is because they want me to be doubtful. There was this person that came out of the elevator. I have no doubt this person is 25 plus. I'm guessing really, like, that's where it's come. The guessing game comes 28 years old, 28, 27. And they start trying to make me imagine something. She you see her in person. She even kind of started laughing at me because she's like, I know that they're gonna try to mess with you. But moments like that, to them, is like, you see, you are not able to guess the right age, so that's it. She was underage, actually. She's not. She's an adult, right? And they try to get you, and then to subscribe to this reality. And then what they do is that they try to make me imagine the neighbor who's actually a teenage kid, and try to replace her. I have no shame. And then they like use these mysticful voices, and via the V2K, it's not mysticful, but they're like, yeah, you're wrong, or some version of it does. Like, no, you're trying to make me be doubtful. And by the way, for me, my perception is already messed up. They can make me see things in a different way. So now I'm looking at it, it's like it looks even more like a kid, like a baby. Oh, so initially, you look at her as like she's young, but how young? Like 15, 16, 17, like what? She's only 12 years old. She's a baby, big time. But they try to be like, oh, she's young, huh? Oh, because to them it's like, they've tried to use this wordage to try to make you uh accept, like, to make you stupid, because to them it's like, oh, you just think she's young. How young? Because there's different type of young. There's like young adults, there's young teens, there's there's just young. It's like, oh, she's young, huh? Oh, she's young. So target individual, be sure. of who you are, know who you are. They're gonna do everything possible to make you feel like something is off with you. They're the one with issues. Can you imagine your life is consisting of doing these things? Oh, she's young, huh? Oh, we are, huh? You are a pedo. Bunch of pedophiles manipulating your perception. Even that, there was some perception being manipulated. Now I'm able to process things a little bit better. They were trying to make me look at her, this kid's white hair here to kind of make me think that she's older. You understand? And I know it's them because they can make you focalize on certain things. They have no shame. And apparently this will be like, oh, you see, you can guess the right age, so you know you are. You see, like, stop it. There's a level of retardation that these people have that is unbelievable. I'm here to just kind of show that these people are just there to make you lose like lose your reality, and they come in using like, oh, you're gonna get knocked out. Okay, what does they have? Like to them, is a validation. Do you understand? So before you even able to process, first of all, perception, as I said, they can make things look different. They can make you perceive things in a different ways. It takes a while to get this right. It's like your brain is like being played with them. The processing of your brain is just like slow. So they can try to make you look at things and make them appear certain ways. So it took me a minute. Now I'm looking at it, it's like, well, yeah, now I see exactly. I see the baby in her. Look at her. Now, like but initially they would try to mess with me. It was crazy. So to all my target individual, stay strong. Um, to them, they are going to do everything possible to make you accept this persona, this pedophilia persona, as if this, it's something you'll be interested in. But it's not even about that anymore. Like, even though they stimulate me now, it's about like, oh, but you didn't guess the right age. And then when they do this manipulation, it's like, oh, we missed. No, this technology, it will override your thoughts, and they will make you perceive things, process things in a little slower way, in a little harder way. You no longer have your brain for you. The brain that you have is for them to manipulate however they want. They can make it hard for you to see things for what they are. So when this woman came out of the elevator, she started laughing at me because I was like, I forget that I'm doing it. I'm looking at her and trying to figure out. I'm like, I'm really doing. And she started laughing. She started laughing, like, because she knows that I'm trying to. I'm like, is my brain being like messed with? You understand? So, to all my target individuals, stay strong. You will be manipulated. You will be forced to think in this irrational, retarded way. And I'm sorry about using the retarded word, but sometimes that's the best word to describe how stupidity and idiotic you have to be to think in the way they think. They have no shame. They're looking forward to you being tortured and fried up, and because they have embarrassed themselves so much that this maybe can make it up for it. So stay strong. Do not subscribe to it. They will continuously mess with you. And understand, they will mess with your perceptions. So take your time, process, and see, but do not subscribe to these things. These people have no shame. I've said it before. And they're going to try to make you accept these things. And by the way, somebody said something, and I like kids. Of course, they're going to turn into the peripheral ways. This is the reality they have to live in. So stay strong. Thank you.